Oh man, it has been almost a week since the fiber has been down in my area. Haven't been able to stream. It has sucked. Anyways, finally, it's time. Some Battle Brothers. Video quality. Okay, good. That's all straight. Chatty chat seems fine. Stream looks fine. Testicles 1 2. Right, let's get on with it. So I think we fought some unholds the last time we were with the 13th Legion. Oh yeah, remember Shitberto got his hand fractured and Samo got his leg bruised and his elbow broken, and now we need to bravely run away. Okay. I feel like I need any of that stuff. Go check my tab. I am still in the market for a sergeant. Tiny and Iron Lungs. Ooh, that is worth hiring. Because if Egon here has the combination of stars for ranged... You see... damn. Those are pretty damn good stars for the front line, especially with the Iron Lungs, but then Tiny is not great for a frontline person. Melee defense and range defense is nice. His ranged skill is too low, and I've already got enough frontline lads. So, range skill with 1 star, he'll get 35 at level 10. That'll give him 70 range. It's not good enough. Melee skill with 2 stars, he'll get plus 30, so 85. That's actually pretty damn nice. This could be another dagger specialist. And I mean, if you take 15% of 20 to 40, how much would he do with puncture? 17 to 34 is still pretty damn good. As opposed to 20 to 40. I'm thinking he would need to be something like a dagger user, or it would have to be some sort of one-handed weapon. Primarily because, I mean, you could make him a two-handed weapon user. He's got the stars in melee defense. Melee defense 1 star between 2 or 3, so 25, let's call it 30 melee That's a two-handed weapon user. We've got to keep this guy. So let's assume that Samo Lothbrok and Shitberto would eventually go to the front line. So we're going to keep him, but we're not going to name him yet, and we're just going to keep him very much in reserve. He's not a priority to get him leveled, but we will get him leveled at some point. We'll level him soon, trademark. But this is... it's really contributing quite badly to the bloat. I want to find someone who's going to get plus resolve. I need a sergeant, and I still need a crossbowman. But on the plus side, once we get the sergeant and the crossbowman, we are set. First things first, we've got to give the first Schnellmark company the slip here. Tools, we're good for tools. Good for food, we're not good for crowns. Shit. Here I am buying and selling like a fucking idiot. Even Horn has become aggressive now. This is bad. I'll see if any of these cities will even talk to us, because I need to unload some gear. I think I just need to stick it out until this war is over. Nope, Eisenstein won't talk to us. For fuck's sake. If I can find a caravan on the road from one of the factions that I'm happy to be at war with, then I can ambush them. It's like we're going to miss another payday. Brunwald, I'm pretty sure, won't talk to us. Kitten attack, thank you very much. Donkey Kongs, dude, it's been so frustrating not being able to stream. I know you've been pretty keen to see a stream. Brunwald won't talk to us. I think... Oh god, this is bad. What's up, Martin? By the way, you subs, just check your emotes. The first brain damage emote should be working now. It is a new sub badge, but I don't like it. I think it's not clear enough. I need to engage someone who does channel art and it can make me a new sub badge, but I've also got to think of what I want to do. I think given my Monty Python theme, maybe we can do like a grail, like a holy grail. I need something that's going to scale. And be, by scale I mean have, you know, the different color palettes and whatnot as you get more and more leveled up with it. Come across a caldera, the bottom of which you find a few sheep nuzzling something. As you draw close, you see that there is an enormous hound there, its fur matted with blood, its collar shredded, and its paws wiry where the claws have come apart. It regards you with a growl, but can't maintain it for long as it simply puts its head down with an exhausted huff. The sheep depart, and beyond them you find a man leaning against a rock. His chest has been ripped open, and whatever killed him did it with such force as to spray his innards all along the rock. Following the trail, you do find a monstrous Nachtseer whose throat has been ripped out. Sparrow 4 Shieldbreaker nods. I think that pup might be worth having in the company. He'll fit right in with us. Awesome! You reach out to the hound and it lifts its head to you as though you were another threat. Its eyes peer bleakly from a long matted mane that still drips with blood. The sheep, having seen what carnage this beast has already wrought, bay nervously as they watch you. You won't be deterred. You put your hand forth, palm supinated, and the weary dog slowly lowers into it. You nod. There's more fight in you yet, friend. You gain Warrior the Warhound. Fuck yeah. You need to alt F4 this. If you didn't, that bug is bullshit with the army goes aggro. Oh yeah, so I'm playing Iron Man, so I can't reload. Frustrating. I didn't know about that bug. If you're camping on top of a village, then an army can go aggro. Speaking of an army, those tracks had been... Oh! Fuck! This is bad. Oh, and I've missed 2 paydays. Morale is going to be... Oh, my word. Fuck! Quickly, sneak into the whole shlag. This is disastrous. Sell all the things. Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. I hate to have to sell these helmets, but I'm desperate for money. What kind of job is this? Forefather Standard. Castle of the Necro Savant. I don't like the sound of that. The problem is now one of my lads is angry, so he might actually abandon Northbane. Okay, I need to get him drunk. But none of the cities... Fuck. We just got to hang on. We are so close to getting this war being finished. Let's go in here, see what we're fighting. If we aren't actually fighting any Necro Savants, if it's auxiliaries. No! 8 Necro Savants! Run on! Not like this. Okay. We're all dead. We are so fucking dead. And I'm... I can't bear to look. GG indeed. That reminds me, I forgot to install the speed up mod. G fucking G. Sparrow 4, you are a Dane axe user. Well, some of them are wounded, so not gonna matter, is it? God, these things are impossible to hit. Well, at least I hit that lad. Never give up, never surrender. Never hit the enemy, apparently. Razak, if you can write your name in the history books here. Oh, come on, you piece of shit! I mean, even Sealand has only got 48% chance to hit these things. Their melee defense is fucking off the charts. It is bonkers. 29% chance. Ripperino. Ripperino and Pepperino. Martin, you scared the shit out of me with that chair. Jesus. What do you say? How about a rabbit that slowly becomes a Walpertinger with more months since the Beast in Knights of the Coconut, or a Holy Hand Grenade? The Holy Hand Grenade's a good idea. So I think when I pay someone to do some stuff for me, I think I'll suggest they can maybe like make like a chalice like the Grail, or the Hand Grenade's a good one. How do I? 66% stab, or just drop the War Dog? I think War Dog. Get him, Earl. Best fucking War Dog ever. Let me guess, these pieces of shit can't be stunned, but at 39% chance, it doesn't feel like it's worth it even trying. 9 lives. Of course he has 9 lives. Piece of human fucking trash. Well, Ulysses, rip. Bring out your dead. Oh! So far, they aren't targeting my archers too much. Oh! Earl the War Dog! MVP, Earl the War Dog. What's up, Raffle? You are here at an auspicious moment, my friend. I think 2 hand axe shots is your best chance, Sparrow 4. Fucking get him! Okay, come on, here we go, here we go. Nine lives, you piece of shit. Oh, so close. I rotate a potato, I can maybe get a Stabberino there, but then no, that puts Cilia Sodus stab range. Okay, that motherfucker shit needs one more.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
We're doing this, lads. Come on. Two down, 6 to go. God, that's a concern. Rusgar is quite low level. Three down, 5 to go. We're doing this, boys. Oh, fuck me, rigid. This is so scary. Any of these nerds one hit away from dying? No, they're not. Some of these lads don't have nimble. The lads who do have nimble aren't taking that much damage. No, not units! We just lost a crossbowman, now we lost one of our archers. Now it's this bullshit where you just spend the entire fight running around trying to range. 67 gets stunned, you hooah. Oh, clutch, sealant, well done. Gotta group up, boys, group up. There's too spread out. I'd love to go there, but then I'm at a height disadvantage and I can't do that. One more. Three left. Oh, that's big. Well done, Eric. Nice. Okay, awesome. So at least Gimmick is safe from melee attacks. Okay, Eric. But I'll tell you, lads, that we are struggling. We are fucking struggling. Never mind the fact that there's only 2 cities on the entire map that aren't aggroed to us right now. And then this goes and happens. Oh, I can't actually get a hit off here. Let's put Ciliosaurus on the high ground in case one of these things are dumb enough to actually... I should have quick hands to my sword. Silly. Did not want to fight this. Oh, come on, one more hit. Here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go now. Ah! Two more, boys. Come on, just 2 more. Just gotta kill 2 more of these things. Already lost an arm. Let's hopefully not lose anything else. Nope. So fucking hard. Put any damage on these things. I can't look. Ugh. So for a brief while we had 4 ranged fighters, now we're back down to 2. Game is hard. So if my lads can't actually get into contact and still be able to attack on their turn, I'll just have them stay where they are. So then running around and chasing after them, not the way to do it. Ah, fuck's sake. With some exceptions. Up Delmar, it's not looking good, is it? Oh, one more! He should only be able to attack once because he moved. Good. But the loss of the archer is pretty devastating. I mean, we did just hire a guy who's got potential to be a raider with his points in melee defense and his points in melee skill, so there is that. But I don't need more frontline guys. I need archers and crossbowmen.
And there was much rejoicing.
He survived! Ulysses survived. Only a missing finger. Oh, thank... Praise Orange Jesus. So that should result in a loss of about 7 to 8 ranged skill. So we hopefully shouldn't have to fire him. And look at these Kopeshes. Awesome. And loads of shimmering ashes. Yeah, finger is one of the less devastating ones. So the reason all 3 of the houses, except for 2 cities, hate us is because I declared for... What's this house called? I declared for Adelreich in the beginning. But then House Periwinger offered me a legendary weapon if I would switch. And they gave me a ridiculous weapon. So when I declared for the first house, the middle house, the southern house declared war against me. Then I switched sides to the northern house. So then the southern and the mid part of the map house hated me. And then I had Sommersborg, Hirschlag and Horn all allied. And I was camping on top of Hirschlag when an army spawned. And then there's a bug where if you camp on top of a city, if an army spawns, it becomes aggro. And then this house then took it as though I had attacked one of their armies. And then Feldsheim and Holschlag were the only 2 cities that had a high enough reputation that they didn't become aggro either. That was about 2 weeks ago, so I just need to stick it out until the war goes over. Then hopefully the aggro on most of the houses should reset. Fuck, I got 2 guys angry. Please don't abandon us. Please. I've got to decide how I want to level Egon. Iron Lungs is amazing. He's got decent... He'll have 85 melee skill and probably 35 melee defense. Let's just see what raiders we have. I've got raiders being 2-handed weapon users. There is a... Nothing there. There's a mace raider. I want at least 2 of them. There is... Hammer Raider and a Hammer Raider. Dagger Specialists. Okay, so then I think we make Egon our second Mace Specialist. And I think like if he gets to use this sort of weapon setup, then the fact that he does less damage with the 2-handed flanged mace, so he would do 15% less than that damage. But I think if it's a flanged mace, I mean, the reduction in damage sucks, but the real thing about the 2-handed flail is its ability to stun and daze. So even with the fact that he's tiny, he'll still be able to daze. You could make the counter argument then maybe I could make him another hammer or sword raider because he's got iron lungs. Someone who uses a 2-handed flanged mace, of course, benefits from iron lungs, but he doesn't have to have it because at most he can only attack twice with cudgel anyway, which is 24 fatigue. So he's not huge on fatigue. They do look like they do need booze, but the only 2 cities that won't attack me on sight, neither of which have a tavern. So I can't go get them booze. Not a great situation. Do some level ups. For crossbow. I think 30 range defense is probably enough. I am tempted to give him... Think about this. So I've got 3 perks left on Sealant. Crossbow Specialist. So at level 10 he gets 1 more and then he gets 2 more at level 11. I definitely want to give him Berserk and bags and belts, and then that leaves recover for the third skill, so I can't go too crazy with him. I've already got crippling strikes. Yeah. Yeah, it's not a good situation. Day 157, I believe. Okay, Sealant the crossbowman. The thing is, I could throw axe. It's 24 fatigue a turn for throwing 2. I think let's go for berserk. And then at level 11, we will get bags and belts and recover. So there is a more high damage way of building a crossbowman, but because I've chosen to make him hybrid, it lowers his maximum damage that he can make. But I think he's more utility focused that way. What I was wondering about with giving him stats, whether I wanted to give him higher initiative and maybe give him dodge, but I don't think it's necessary. Like, he does need anticipation. Do they take their stuff with them? That's a good point. How's that? Northbane, just strip down for us. It's a good thing this isn't RimWorld where they get pissed off for being naked. Okay, please don't leave us, Ulysses and Northbane. I mean, I know you have to fight a fucking vampire and you slit your neck open, but come on! Right, Resurrect the Hammer Raider. Oh, +4. Nom, 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 nom. And melee defense. Ah, fuck it. This is not great. These numbers are... Craven as well. I think as low as those numbers are, I have to get his resolve up to 50. Resolve is so important. But at least at 46, I can give him... Well, that's even with that. It's 42 with that. I do believe you can actually lose the Craven skill, though. Anyway, we can leave his resolve where it is for now. Right, resurrect the Hammer Raider. Is it Hammer time? It could be Hammer time. What's up, Alvarin? $66 is really low. Then again, if he uses Infamous Rudolph's Mauler, he can still do 26 damage to a shield, so that's pretty comparable to a Great Shield. I think it's Hammer time. Excellent. Ruskar, my other Hammer Raider. +3s, very nice. Maximum fatigue. Actually, yeah, I need to buy another two-handed Warhammer. You know what? Fuck this. Let's do it the other way around. I just gave him Hammer Mastery as bot. Got quick hands? No. Hammer Mastery. Like that. I like having a level 5 on the flank, though. Shield breaker there on the flank. That's better. Now resurrect the dragon. 49 ranged. Yeah, that's fine. And then we will give you a pike if you a few more levels on him. Brave brothers remove Dastard. Okay, I don't believe we have any brave lads. Oopsie. If I can find someone who has the title of the brave, I should definitely hire them. And I am in the market for a sergeant. So if we get really, really lucky, we'll find a sergeant who's brave. Now, my military cleaver user. Just compare the numbers real quick. I'm pretty sure the military cleaver is just straight up better. 36 to 54 armor damage. 42 to 66 armor. So the Kopesh is it's a bit better. 35 to 55. Yeah, so he'll use the Kopesh against orcs. My other heavy armor lad. We cheap to test if they take something. That's actually a good idea. Let's see. Yeah, that wooden stick. And one of the goblin skewers. If I actually have to fight here, let's hang around until the daytime. I'm just going to run around. I'm not going to camp because I believe if we camp, they're more likely to desert us. This should only be a one skull fight. X-Wolf, unfortunately, is not a great lad. But hang on, Aegon. I need to decide what I'm going to do with him. I think I do want him as our second Mace Raider. Because now we've got 2 Hammer Raiders to hold the outside flanks, 2 Mace Raiders for the inside. I need 2 Sword Raiders for the inside flanks. Yeah, so this is a light armor wearing Mace Raider. It is expert combat, so I wouldn't be surprised if they take their stuff if they leave. The name list. Go with a page 3 name. Random name. Number 119, Forrest the Roman. Welcome, Forrest. Long may you do well for us. Quick armor check on the front. The front line should be fine for armor. A quick check on the mastery, sword mastery, dagger mastery, axe, cleaver. Nothing on Vex Wolf, but yeah, that's fine. Are you kidding me with a fucking necrosis? What is this? I mean, I suppose it is called Chamber of the Necrosavant. Can't I fall back now? Okay, the Necrosavants are staying put at least. The lads on the back have super low armor. Okay, so here's what we do. We run back here and we use this. If I put my most vulnerable archers there, at least I can... Okay, good. Okay, good. Right, Lodorak, you aren't that vulnerable. I need to protect Gimmick, Sealant, Gimmick, and who else is low level? Razorek, so let's see. Sealant goes there. Razorek goes there. Sealand, Razorek, Gimmick. We put Ruskar up on the high ground and these lads surround them. Alright, good. And then Lodorak goes to that high point on the next turn. But someone's got to grab that high point now before one of the Necrosavants grabs it. I don't know. Fuck these fucking vampires and their undead bums. We're going to win this. It is 19 enemies, but most of them are auxiliaries. There's probably, I would say, 5 Necrosavants. Some, so between 3 and 5. Imminently doable. Oh, shit, I just got to get somebody up onto that high ground before the Necrosavants take it. Okay, Ruskar should be able to take it. The northern flank is actually more of an issue. Shit. I think there might be 6 Necrosavants, because that went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I put Sealant up on the high ground? That's gonna... I mean, this way he'll... No, let's not put him on the high ground. An Necrosavant is gonna go there, but at least only one of them. Yeah, for a 1-skull mission, this is a motherfucker of a 1-skull mission. I think I'm gonna put Sparrow 4 up there. I'll start shuffling Lodorak back to that spot. These little auxiliaries are no concern. It's all about the Necrosavants being a problem. And our most wounded lads should be fully surrounded. I'm going to leave this spot open. I'll worry about the back line. Biggest concern is the back line. You can leave that spot open. If the Necrosavant wants to go there, that's totally fine with me. Yeah, the Necrosavants, I believe, will almost always catch you. But Trevor Belmont's going to stay there. I need someone to close up that position. Just hold. There's kind of no point in shooting cross. Actually, I can hit these dudes with the throwing weapons. Yeah, they haven't come for 2 turns, but I kind of hope they stay back now, because if they give me turns to mop up these auxiliaries, then we can eventually fight the Necrosavants at our leisure. I'm almost certain that the Necrosavants will come at us. Caber Beast. And there's no need to put your shield away. These things don't have that much in the way of hit points. Hold. Bam, Razoric. Usually wait till the first melee contact. That's totally fine by me. Ah, okay. Interesting. I love Filthy's content. I'd love to do stuff like that, but I just don't have the time, man. This whole having to work a full-time job thing is such bullshit. Hopefully George Warhammer will be able to get to that spot before the Necrosavants hit us. Get erect. Especially these lads that don't have shields, they're not that bad. Get crunched. Okay, awesome. So all of my most fragile lads are not exposed to the Necrosavants. Roscoe can be attacked by 1, but Roscoe has 71 melee skill, height advantage, and 2 lads surrounding. So he should be swinging at around 65 to 50 accuracy with that god Warhammer of his. A full-time gig, I am a regulatory risk specialist in the financial sector, so I work for one of the biggest banks in South Africa, and I make sure that they play by all the banking rules. My department is hated in the bank. They fucking hate us. Because all the guys who want to do deals and make sales have to go through my team first. Fucking hate it. Here they come. What's FDRC for again? Financial something... Financial something Intelligence Commission. But yeah, basically it's our job to enforce the financial regulations and make sure that these banking cunts, I mean colleagues, don't bring about another financial crisis. Anti-money launderer. Although I would be an amazingly good money launderer because I know all the tricks. Know exactly how all the systems work. I can kill him! Sakes, boys. Ah. And some of the lads do have damaged armor, but they do have nimble. So I'm gonna put my faith in nimble. Unhold armor attachment for the win. Oof. Blocking. Good blocking. Sparrow 4. Great hits. That's our target on this side of the formation. Take. I kind of have to leave Ruskar where he is, because if I move down there to attack, I'm opening up that bit of high ground. Which would be a no-no. This is bonkers. If we can win this, we would have defeated 13 Necrosavants. Like one day. And I can't move Cilia Sodus now, because then I'm exposing my archers. These Necrosavants are such motherfuckers. That I'm happy with doing, because then it's only one square. Come on, Sealand, get him. See 3%. Old Roskar. Actually, I could rotate her, but then he's on low ground, triple surrounded. No, too dangerous. Just said I wasn't going to do that, but if I move Samo Lothbrok up, then at least Sealand isn't in melee contact. I mean, if... yeah, I think that's probably fine, because if these Necrosavants go to either of those two positions, I'll be killed pretty quickly because they'll be surrounded. Ah! Fucking hell. I fucking hate Necrosavants. Now Sparrow 4 just needs to get his shield out. I mean, it's daytime. They really should be weaker during the day, don't you think? Come on! Shit, Berto, can you double rotate? I think you'd probably better. Well, you can't double rotate, for fuck's sake. Can rotate himself. I need to wait for Trevor Belmont to get to that position. This is fucking bad. 5 more, so he's gonna lose 20 more. It. Spears, so good. Gonna rotate with Cable Beast. Arch. Yeah, they are nice for training. Yeah, this is doubly good now because Caber Beast will rotate Sparrow 4 and then Sparrow 4 can't be attacked. Keep that formation nice and tight. Kind of wouldn't mind if these vamps try to take this position. Die! Because if I had rotated and bandaged, my only two rotation targets were Lodorak, who's also already damaged and wounded, and Sealand was in that spot. I needed to move someone else who's not wounded yet. I only waited, so Sparrow 4 now, on his turn, can then rotate Caber Beast, and then he can bandage. Purely a question of timing. I kind of feel like I have to move Ruskar now and start attacking. Only level 6. He's too low level. Oh no, I can't. Oh, this is Eric the Red. Fuck. Fuckity fuck. 20 hit points. Well, someone's gonna have to rotate him out then. Okay, so Sparrow 4 is good, but my other shield breaker, Eric the Red, is not good. Samuel Lothbrick can and will have to double rotate, I believe. Okay, and then that puts Eric the Red on high ground, and only one enemy can attack him from there, so that's not that bad. Struggling to bring all my ranged fighters to bear. Haven't killed a single Necrosavant yet. Fuck, and I've gone and exposed Sparrow 4. You know, nimble on Samo. He's just got to get his shield up and hopefully survive. Oh. Lodorak, you can actually quick hands to a sword. Come on! Whiff, whiff, whiff. All 57%. Crazy. Come on. Oh, well done, George Warhammer. Finally, one is dead. Fuck my life. No, I meant to drop the dog. One more hit, come on. Oh, Sealant, clutch hits. Another rotate? I think I'm going to rotate and break this lad's shield. No, I need to stay where I am just to keep that position blocked. One more hit here, come on. I need to cover that position. Jesus! No! Oh! God damn it! Fuck these things, man. God damn it. I fucking hate them. Yeah, no brain damage on that one. That is dead, dead, deady dead. Oh god, his head's come off. Stunned, nice. Stunned? Yeah, you stunned him. Just he was waking up. 2 down, 3 to go. Fucking get him, Ruskar. That would have been so clutch. These things are a goddamn nightmare. Who else is super low? Oh shit, Lodorak super low. You could get one shot. Just stay where you are and... I'm gonna drop the dog and hope that the Necrosavants go for the dog. This is bad. I think Oblivion Potion is one of all of the various ingredients. Don't kill my fucking Bannerman. This is so fucking bad. Okay, maybe I could decapitate him. Just fight for your life, Lodorak. Oh, that could be a clutch hit. One or two more hits on that guy. Did I say guy? I meant piece of shit. I need taunt so badly. Who's one-shottable here? A lot of people are one-shottable, unfortunately. This Samo can't get hit by the Necrosavant. I actually needed to not do that because now I've exposed him. I think it's worth it if I can get the stab off. One more. Oh, you kidding me? It's gonna get another attack off. No, no, don't kill anyone. No. Oh. Okay, Trevor, you need to stand in the middle of the formation and whip that piece of shit. If someone with bandages needs to bandage you. Ruskar! Kill! That's not a kill, Ruskar. Rip gimmick. The 2 Kopeshes though. We got a lot of shimmering ashes. Get back. Unfortunately, more guys are going to become angry because I keep losing brothers. God diggity damn it. Where are my nets? I don't have any nets. What is the recipe for undead cocaine anyway? I have to admit I don't actually know. We're in such bad shape. I've just got to survive a little while longer. We're so close to getting through that noble war. Actually, Vexwolf is a decent candidate for the dodge relentless combo. Anyway, he does need shield expert and spear mastery. I'm gonna go for first. He's got rotation, steel brow and dodge. 20 fatigue. I think relentless just to keep his we've got decent defense already. Spear mastery. Lads, don't leave us. Come on. I did get a string of fatalities, unfortunately. Actually, there was only that one. The previous fight, we didn't actually get a fatality. Well, Gimmick just died now, unfortunately, but in the previous fight, it was a missing finger on my other archer. Like, we are desperately low on ranged fighters now. Sealand, our crossbowman, is still the best. And then we've got Ulysses the archer, but he was missing a finger, unfortunately. And that's it. Gimmick, our other crossbowman, just got decapitated. And then in the previous episode, another one of the archers died. It's no bueno. Fuck. There goes Northbane. Rip Northbane. And it looks like he did not take the goblin skewer with him. Ulysses, please don't leave us. Dude, I know you're angry, but come on. Ah. Crash? Game crashed? Looks like it crashed. It's just not my night for fucking Battle Brothers tonight. Not good. Not good. Let's load back in and see where the save file takes us. Hopefully not at the beginning of that fight again. I really don't want to fight that. Okay. Well, we need a replacement ranged lad. Not good enough. Ranged skill, no stars, probably 30 on him, 78. I'm going to try these lads out, because if I can find one of them with Brave, then we'll take that. Holy shit, we're in a bad position. $274, that ring is not that dreadful. I hate to have to sell these kopeshes, but I think I have to. Money is tight. We will leave how many kopeshes? I need them for unholds? I don't think so. We'll hang on to one kopesh and sell the rest. That is super cheap. Tools, that is too expensive for tools, but because I have nowhere to buy tools, I kind of have to buy that. Ugh, I still need another 22. Game is hard. See if we can get into Sommersburg without them attacking us. Fuck! Back down to only one ranged fighter. Fuck! series of unfortunate events. Nope. Come on, this war has to end at some point. And then when we're like 1,000 days into this campaign, we're going to look back to this first late game crisis. And the only reason we ever got up to ranged guys with the peasants in the first place is because we were able to find a town that had an archery contest. Honestly, I can't do that mission right now. The lads are wounded and we're going to come over all dead. I might be able to jump between Feldheim and Holschlag and just sell resources, because I'm holding on to a fair amount of resources. Dark times indeed. Dark times indeed. I'd love to Maparis, but I've got to find a place who will actually buy it for a decent amount of money. So what is the recipe for undead cocaine anyway, the happy powder? There's clearly the undead powder with something else. It's got 1 speed. I don't want to blunder straight into an army. Alp skin. Oh god, I don't want to fight Alps. Blech. Oh, beautiful. 250 and we bought it for 160. 155. That's only paying at 15% of its value. That is fucking dreadful. We need more bandages, that's for sure. How's the morale on you lads? 50, 50, 51, 55. Dece, 55. 33. Oof. Hard times, boy. I think it's worth making Alp armor for this dog. I wonder if you can actually give them heavy war dog armor. What's up, Zwiebel? Can. Nice. Actually, even though he's a miner, it's worth trying him out. I just need to find some. I need someone with Brave. This is defend from raiding parties, which I don't particularly want to do. I think we just keep bouncing between the two non-aggro cities. Once we've fully healed up, I should be able to hit that Jagged Blades garrison at night. I think they have... Oh, fuck's sake. Stop being paranoid, Ruskar. A leader, some marksman, and a raider. Yeah, I'm going to fight these nerds at night. And there should be a nice amount of money in there. Game is hard. We still got a full group of 16 lads, and I think 14 or 15 of them are at a decent level. Come on, I need some undead here for some good levels. Few fallen heroes, that's doable. If those fallen heroes are carrying level 3 weapons, that could be worth a fair amount of money. And hopefully they will go into that forest. Definitely death. It could be that way, yeah. It does kind of feel that way, doesn't it? We are one big mistake away from being Ripperino. I could actually give one of you lads that bow to use. It doesn't really matter, does it? Because you can just quick hands once you're in melee range. With 57 on Eric the Red, he's a better candidate for that. I mean, someone better use this warbow. I don't know, I think 16 average is better than 12 elites. But again, it depends entirely on who the 12 elites are and who the 16 average guys are. Mostly I say that because I think you'd be surprised at how decent the average guys can actually be. But it is a lot more determined on RNG. You have to get really lucky. Get decent boys. I think the start is very, very hard for the peasants. Although the hardest starts I've had so far is the cultists. Just because the cultists are so absolutely shite fighters. They are dreadful fighters. Car, thanks for following. I've lost count now of how many attempted campaigns I've abandoned with the cultists. It's so difficult. Okay, Raskar, get him! Nope, that's not getting him. I played the first 30 days on the Barbarian playthrough, and it wasn't that hard. But I did have to, right from day one, be super careful and not play in 2 times speed, just to make sure I don't blunder into any enemies. I did struggle with the fact that the enemy houses seem to send mercenaries after you. But what surprised me with the Barbarian background was how I was like, okay, geez, so like there's so many caravans who are aggressive against me right from the beginning. But I'm like, well, you know what? Let me just fight the caravans. And then the economy with the Barbarians is actually a lot easier because you can hit those little trading caravans right from the start, which gives you nice money and trade goods and XP. You just got to be more careful and make sure you don't blunder into any enemy mercenaries. Your lone wolf is 17, yeah. I kind of think I needed to pick one background and just stick with it because, I mean, I want a campaign that's going to go into the thousands of days. I want a campaign where I can actually clear out the Black Monolith, and I think this is my best bet with that. So suffice to say, I'm not going to be playing any of the other backgrounds anytime soon. That's better. Ooh, another fighting axe. Yes, please. Never have too many fighting axes. Oh yeah, there's 2 sides to every argument, isn't there? Shooting, boys. I really want that fighting axe. And I wouldn't mind getting my hands on that basic mail either. I am short 1 basic mail. Hold. Hold the line. Check the red. Use your axe. Check this out. Oof. Oh, damage. Love the throwing weapons. So good. I guess so sweet. We can maybe get 2 sets of that basic mail. And Ruskar, I want to test out that hammer. I'm hoping he can one-shot these warriors with their armor. Hits Shitberto. Kilo. Sodus, don't you have a cocking big mace? Yes, you do have. Go ahead and use that, buddy. The zombies are actually one of my favorite enemies to fight. Love them. That is a big whiff. Off with his zombie head. Great shot, Shitberto. Well done. Ooh, that's a 3rd set of basic mail. So modern, no, but I believe a necromancer can raise it up, so it won't get up by itself. I'm pretty sure it doesn't get up by itself, but it can be raised by a necromancer. Crunch. Actually, these little kettle helmets are pretty damn good too for my lads who use crossbows. Off mit der head. Nice la. I think I can forget about killing that lad. Well, I'll forget about stabbing him for his armor. Let's just kill him. 2 sets of basic mail should be plenty. We'll stab that guy and just murder everything else. Right work, boys. That's a noble sword, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Excellent. Razorek. Need a pike for Razorek. Ah! Liking the defensive work the lads are doing so far. One more stab there. Oh, crunch. It's either A is written A-E if you don't write the A, so maybe Zweihunde. Not Zwei, it's Zweihunde, is it? Zweihunde. But I was taught to pronounce Zwei as in two, with the I sound, Zweihunde. Right, German pronunciation is not easy. Zweihunde. I can get him. It says Hander. Okay. That armor shred is amazing. Get him, Roscoe. Yes! Aced. Ooh! 41% is pretty high for an enemy to be attacking. Come on lads, a couple more stabs and we're done faffing about with daggers. Excellent. Roscoe, I shouldn't talk too soon, but he's looking pretty damn good. He's only level 6 or 7 and his defense is not horrible. Ah! Crunch! That Warhammer is... it's a work of art. Could go to the battle whip and just whip him. Nah, cleaver time. If I can ever afford it, I need to get another fighting spear. Thunk. Well, right now, the answer would probably be no, because getting that legendary Warhammer made us declare for the other house, which ruined relations. But I just got to get through this war. The thing is, though, listen to these numbers and you tell me whether you think it's worth it. Inflicts 98 to 137 damage to hit points. Now get this. Inflicts 218 to 305 damage to armor. Insane. So with Smite, he will almost be able to one-shot an Orc Warrior's armor. I mean, the Orc Warrior will have Battle Forged, so I think it'll only take 70% damage. So conservatively, let's say 70% damage of 218 to 305. Fucking crazy. Okay, critical is level 10. Look at this defense. Amazing shit. Wait, critical, do you have dodge? You do not. We'll go melee skill, melee defense, and 3 more skills for critical. I'm tempted on my tanky dudes to get bags and belts, because bags and belts is so useful, but I still need some taunt. And then he's not going to have the fatigue for taunt. I think, okay, so recover, certainly. Steel brow, I think I can get away without steel brow because of how nimble works. Well, death comes, it's only going to ruin the company if I can't recover from this, and all I got to do is stick it out until the war ends, and then hopefully the aggro from most of the houses should reset. Anyway, so I've got 3 perks left here for Criticoi. Recover is mandatory. That'll be one of the 3. I'm tempted to go quick hands, but what would I use that with a spear? I might actually go executioner to give him some extra damage. Recover, I think berserk. I need berserk on everybody. Oh, that's right, he's a flank holder, so he does have to have underdog. The next one is underdog. Criticoi, and then that'll leave like George Warhammer with 2 left. I think then recover and berserk, but it'll do. Brawny is absolutely worth it if you have a light armor user who's using nimble, because the survivability from nimble comes from a high hit point pool, because it reduces the amount of hit point damage you take. And then these lads at the back who are shooting with the crossbows use these kettle hats because the nasal helmet reduces the vision too much. Am I really short a crossbow here? Oh, sorry, Brawny. You weren't talking about... I thought you were talking about Colossus. So Brawny on my guys who are marked with an H for heavy, they absolutely take Brawny, yeah. But I've only got 1 heavy armor user. I think almost all of my lads are light armor users. I mean, unless I get someone who's got at least 2 points of stars in fatigue, and even with 2 points of fatigue, he's really struggling with fatigue. But Creeper Jack's level 7, so... you might be able to get up there. Keep grinding, boys. Keep grinding. That is some nice legendary armor. Distinguished Sellsword's Hide, 270 for 29. I think it's pretty damn good. And I gave it an armor attachment. Once I can get another unhold attachment, I'll slap an unhold attachment on there. Or I might actually, for Creeper Jack, if I can get the unhold fur, that might be better. Just to reduce the armor piercing damage. And then Landrick Four Fingers Ribbon Saleh is incredible. 331 for only 14 and only 1 vision. That's great. Legendaries, I've only got 1, 2 so far, I think. Any other legendaries? 3. This infamous Rudolph's Mauler is 3. So we're up to 3 legendaries. It's a break for dinner soon. Oh no! Come on, Iron Crown Company. I don't want to fight. Let's look at the armor. I could actually take these lads on. If they want to come at us, they can fucking come at us. Many mercenaries. That Master Archer is going to be a fucking nightmare to fight against. If I fight them at night, I can offset the worst of the Master Archer. Yeah, the mercenaries are fucking scary. I think we can take these boys on though, because there's 11 of them. Hopefully 3 of them are dogs. That leaves them with 8. They probably only need 2 war dogs, because many on the mercenaries is between 5 to 8, and then there's 1 Master Archer. The problem is though, these low level boys are going to struggle against that Master Archer. Fuck it, let's take him on. We need money. Actually, no, it's a needless risk. Let's not. If I didn't already have a war bow, I would probably think about taking that on. But I do have a war bow already, so. Well, we can definitely take this on now, this hunt down what is terrorizing mission. Yeah, they do have nimble. It's a pain in the dick. I find some of the most, and oh god, 10 dire wolves. If I can fight them in the forest, it makes it a lot easier. So guys, if you're fighting mass dire wolves, I recommend you try fight them in a forest, because you can use the forest to funnel them. Fighting these bastards out in the open. It'll be really hard. All of these lads can actually use throwing weapons, because I find the throwing weapons to be far superior to crossbows. But actually not on everybody. God, Sealand needs bags and belts quite badly. Well, when he hits 11, he's probably going to get bags and belts for the extra throwing weapons, and then he does need recover. Bit of a pity. I feel like I could have been more offensive with him, but when you end up taking gifted and 2 ranged skills, another advantage of fighting these things in a forest is that they usually can't close in on you on turn 1. Shields up, boyos. I could spear wall. Why not? Get whipped, nerd. The other ones have armor though, so it's kind of no point hitting them again, unless I can wound one of these 2. 9 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's all of them. Run George Warhammer around the back and rotate someone out if need be. Bunch of these are frenzied though. Frenzied is always super annoying because of the overwhelm. For a while now I've been toying with the idea of doing a different leveling strategy. All my guys who I build as tanks, and instead of building them to be hard to hit, I build them with exceptionally high initiative and overwhelm. The logic being that even if you miss your targets, you're at least throwing overwhelm stacks on them, and there's a bit of utility in that. I do love the crossbow melee weapon combo. I'm gonna wait, have Samo attack there. I agree, Mop, in the fact that a lot of times, like, because you only need enough defense for the attacks to miss. So technically, you know, if they missed by 1 attack point, that's perfect. But if they missed by more than 1, then you've missed you've wasted some other, you know, stat. I get that. But it's so fucking hard. Ooh! I lost my thought. What was I saying? Ruskar, I wonder if you shouldn't get your Warhammer out, because one of these nerds are going to come here soon. I want you to bash them on their fucking head. It's also a good point, yeah. But the thing is, that's why you kind of need to put taunt on your tanks. Force the enemy to attack your tank. But then it kind of counter-synergizes with the way I tend to use my tanks. I tend to put my tanks on the outside flank, because holding the flank is so important. But then if I put taunt on an outside flank, then who's he going to taunt? You know, if let's say for example in this formation, Ciliosotis was the tank and he taunts in these positions. Those are enemies that aren't really threatening the center of my lines, so that doesn't really matter all that much. What I struggle with my tanky lads is to find a use for Indomitable. Because I know Indomitable is a great skill, but it uses a lot of fatigue and a lot of action points. Actually, I shouldn't be using ammo now, because we're running a bit low on ammo. I'm loving the whip kills though, that Trevor Belmont's getting. I can get riggedy root. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Let's see, so Direwolf's armor is hit for 298 damage. Direwolf's head is hit for 102 damage. We very nearly one-shot that Direwolf. So like for my tanks, I tend to not put too much ranged defense points in them. Because I mean, like if I know there's a lot of ranged threats, then I'll just start the tank off with a kite shield for the 25 range defense, which is normally enough. Excellent. Okay, go at 1 times speed, because I know that there's an army in there that wants to kill us. Boris the Roman, first level up. Nice. Excellent, I got 3 wolf pelts. Awesome, that can be an armor attachment. Teeth attachment. And I think I should probably turn these unhold hides into armor. I believe I've still got 2. No, I've only got 1 large quiver of arrows, and I've got 2 large quiver of bolts. I do need 1 more large quiver of arrows for the second archer that I'm eventually going to get. Oh yeah, that's true. Fuck my money. I love spending. What can I say? Thick. So what do we throw this direwolf pelt on? Actually, on the heavy armor, why not? It'll give us an extra bit of durability and lower morale. Thing is, I'm 1 unhold away from giving him unhold armor, but he's already got nice. Give him the wolf. Give him the wolf. I spend too much. But if we go back to the other friendly city, we can make money off of this quality wood. I just need to liquidate all of this junk. Male Hallberg, don't need. I've got 2 sets of quote-unquote heavy armor. Don't need these anymore. I need those for ranged lads. I've got 2 sets of light armor with various helmets, 2 sets of heavy armor in spare. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can actually sell 2 of these. I probably only need 2 spare round shields. I don't need another hand axe. Don't need another flail, do I? $174. That's not bad. I'll take it. Let's leave ourselves 3 shimmering ashes. $184. I gotta buy that. That is so cheap. And let's get ourselves up to 7 days worth of food. 2 days, 8 more days. Good. Now we can head south and we can fight those. Ooh, let's try them out. Nope. Just need to make sure I've got 2 days worth of money. Okay, I need to take a dinner break. It is 7 o'clock here my time. I'm going to give myself a 30 to 45 minute break. And when I come back, we'll keep playing Battle Brothers. Thanks for watching, friends. See you in a bit.